But we got to shift gears a little bit, man. I appreciate you guys for those breakdowns. Of course, everyone that's tuned in, these videos will be broken down into each individual segment, so you all can go back and understand the analysis that each of these guys bring when we're talking about this boxing thing. But we got to get into the main event that's coming up, right? Actually, hold on. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna say that one for last. I know this fight is after this one, but I gotta ask you all, who's gonna win between Canelo Alvarez and Jermell Charlo? Like I gotta bring this. I gotta ask that because I know the next fight we talk about, that one's gonna close the show out. So I gotta ask you about this one. You got Canelo versus Charlo. Who know? I don't know. Do you know, Tony?
Hmm. I mean, it's kind of I don't know, man. So at one point in time, I didn't know which brother he was fighting. First of all,
Look like
right?
they switched it up on him,
I
right?
was like, who is he fighting? Which one is he fighting? Right? Um, I don't know, man. Like it can be a good fight and it can be a bad fight. You know what I'm saying? It can be a good fight for Charlo, but it can be a real bad one for him real fast. And I don't know whether or not he realizes that it can be that way. You know, like they talk a lot, right? And most of the time they back it up in the ring. They do back it up, but uh, it's a different challenge.
Mm.
So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in this fight. Right? I'm still looking at it, trying to figure out who I'm leaning towards Alvarez, right? But I don't know, man, because it could he can get hurt too, and you've seen that he can get hurt. You know, can he? You know, everything is going for Charles going to have to be set up off the jab. Yeah, he has going to have to jab. He's going to jab. Follow what Bevel did, just jab, right, and then come right behind it with something, right, and maybe he'll keep him off of him. But that guy right there is kind of very much like when I look at him, I see like light skinned Spence. You know what I'm saying? like they he's going to come forward. He's going to come forward. So we'll see how that's going to work out. But right now, as of right now, that could change the same way that your boy's been changing with the fight we're going to talk about last. You know, he's Spence and Crawford, Spencer Crawford. It can change for me, but I don't know. Right now, I'm leaning towards Canelo right now.
Fast camp.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one to Canelo. He might even stop him. Uh, Charlo ain't. This is the elite pool. This is the VIP pool. There ain't nobody bigger. So he ain't seen nothing ever like this. Nothing on his resume has put him to this level. So I think the moment gets him. I think the pressure gets him. It makes for a good fight early. I do know, what I'm saying, he gonna swing, he gonna bang. Canelo can't be hit. It's gonna connect and do all that. But if Bivol ain't knock him out, he ain't knocking him out. So therefore, it's gonna be a nice, fun, exciting fight early. But I just got him either retreating and just trying to last, or quite possibly getting knocked out. That depends on what is left in Canelo's tank from the Bivol fight. Like, is he on get back revenge tour, or did that fight make him old? So we'll see. But it's an exciting fight. I don't see any way for Charlo to jump 2 classes up and then compete with that guy. So that one actually, I mean, we'll see which one is fight of the year this Saturday, or that one, because it will be all. I believe it will be all action early. Charlo, got ego. He got all of this anger, all of this stuff. He's gonna fight. He don't know nothing but how to fight. But I just don't. I think he runs out of gas and he decides, am I just gonna finish, or he might get knocked out. So Canelo, 10th round stoppage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So for my betting folks out there, man, hey, write this down. Ricky.
Uh, hmm. This is the first time I ever had just the slightest thought about Canelo, you know, just getting hurt or maybe having something change, because this was his last fight with Ryder was a little bit different for me. But I'm definitely going with I'm definitely going with Canelo.
Hold on, Ricky. Hold on. I gotta bring you to the corner for a second. So when you in this ring, right, you don't gotta keep rocking back and forth. We not boxing you, man. I know we sparring verbally. You don't gotta keep rocking back and forth, man.
No, this is how I know if my camera gonna get stuck on my service bad.
Hey, you see it. Back in the fight. Let's go.
But yeah, I'm definitely going with Canelo. Still, big fan of Canelo. If this is the correct Canelo to get in the ring, I don't gotta go in 10 rounds. It's gonna start early. It's gonna end early. He definitely will. He definitely gonna press him. It's gonna be we're gonna see who's gonna be running around the ring and who's gonna be, the one that's pressing. Is definitely gonna be Canelo because that's all he do. And yeah, at this point, it's nothing he has not seen. At this point, he's been fighting professional since he was a teen, and he had one of the greatest records and fought a lot of top names from youth all the way to this point. So we gonna see, and also we're gonna see if the Charlo, if he can hang with that power, because he's definitely gonna bang him up.
Well, I mean,
that's my thing, right? So and that's why I don't know what Canelo, because that last fight with him was just maybe get his head back in the game type thing, but is his head really back in the game? And that's why I say that I don't know what I like I said, I lean towards him winning the fight, right? I don't know whether it be by knockout, right? Because it'll the first couple rounds will tell me where his head is, right? And that's the biggest thing with him. Like that loss really shook him a little bit, right? And you can tell when he came out against
Ryder.
Yeah, when he came out against him and how he first started off in the fight, I was like, this don't look like the same guy, right? And then he eventually turned into to who he was, right? But that's the only reason why I said that he has a puncher. Charlo has a puncher's chance in the beginning of the fight, a puncher's chance in the beginning. Right, but
no, not the beginning. It's gonna have to be the later rounds.
The later rounds.
You look at that. You seen how Ryder. Ryder is a special type of boxer. He's not a normal boxer. He's a little bit. He's definitely a little bit different. But if you see that fight went the distance, and then in the later rounds, like how Ryder if Ryder was a better fighter, he could have had a better chance of winning. Because Canelo gas, his gas was running low.
But see, the only reason why I say the beginning is this reason right here. If he starts out the same way he started out against Ryder, right, but then he turns into Canelo, and I can see it being really bad as the fight goes on for him. He has to do something in the beginning. But go ahead.
Yeah, cause I think the reason Ryder couldn't pull it back in, even we know when Canelo gets tired late, is because he didn't spend it. You got to spend it against Canelo early. So I feel what you're saying, but I believe the best chance for Charlo is early as well, because if you don't spend that energy early, he gonna run over you. Yeah. So that's what happened to Ryder, and I think that may quite possibly happen to Charlo, is that to keep up, you're gonna have to go to fast camp. He gonna have to hit that gas. You know how to plug that up.
I like that.
He gonna have to hit that gas early just to keep up. So it's like, he gassing out later, but if you wait and if you hold and if you don't keep him off of you, he gonna run through you. So I see what you're saying, and I do believe that Charlo best round maybe 3, 4, 5. You know what I'm saying, to really sneak something.
Once he starts banging that body, it's going to be that's what I'm saying. Once he starts banging Charlo's body and he gets to turn to go to Canelo, who he is, if he starts out as Canelo, the fight's over, right? But
that's how he gonna start. He gonna come in and beat his body from the get-go, and that's when you're gonna see if Charlo can really go the distance from getting banged up like that early. Like, and you talking about you getting 100% early, so we'll see.
Watch out for this, and it ain't gonna work. Watch out for that was Philly kid, J-Rock uppercut, and it ain't gonna work. He gonna land it, but it ain't gonna work. Watch he gonna land it, because Canelo is gonna go to the body. He's gonna land that, and he gonna realize, oh, this is a different dude.
Mm-hmm.
This is a different dude. But I promise you, he's gonna look to that, because anybody who goes to the body, any coach, any decent coach going to tell you he likes to go to the body. His face, his head, is going to be open. Go for it. And signature, and that's probably his best knockout punch. So I'm throwing it in there that, you know, that we will see that punch, but Canelo gonna walk right through it.
Yeah.
He gonna walk right through it.
Well, you know who else is about to get to walking through? The fans. They're about to get to walking through these turnstiles in Vegas, because we got to talk about 729. You know, it's been 6 years, 7 years and waiting. Will it happen? Is it gonna happen? Who you got winning? Why you got them winning? Man, it's never gonna happen. So I ain't gonna talk about